I think out of all the new weapons, the SVU is definitely the best weapon added. It's I wouldn't even slot it into the snipers. It feels much more like a DMR than the Scar H, because that's Scar H. Just feel like it is. The SVU is definitely the best weapon added in this update. It's fun to use. It's not like the FAL where the recoil is out of control, or the M9 where you get a lot of hit markers. Few things I want to say. This recoil feels like it's very overrepresented. There's no way it has 100 recoil. It just there's no way. Here's my setup. Stubby as always. Suppressor. And then I'm pretty torn between red dot and ACOG. It depends on the map. If I'm playing like Coast or Lookout, I'm gonna use the ACOG. But if it's Tokyo or even Favela, I like the ACOG, and I don't know why. But on Tokyo, I like the red dot. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna just switch between the ACOG and the red dot in this video. Is there anything else that I kind of noticed? The 16 round magazine is not worth it. You get the gun goes from 0.85 to like 0.7, and that's just not worth it. You know, in my opinion, I would rather have 12 bullets and move faster than 16, because it's just I hate moving slowly. And that's pretty much everything about the gun. The stats are pretty normal. It's a 2-shot everywhere, except for the head. It's a 1-shot headshot, which is nice. 400 RPM, isn't super high, isn't super low. That's everything I wanted to say, so just get into the gameplay. I've been getting a lot of Lookout, and I just threw. I got some really bad hit reg, but I accidentally stopped recording, so I lost the clip, which kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal. Please don't shoot me. Works every time. That guy wasn't very good. I'm not very good. Alright. Closing thoughts for this gun. It's pretty fun to use. I really enjoy it. There's not really a lot of fun guns to use anymore, because they all get pretty boring. But it's nice to see updates coming at a more regular pace now. You know, it's nice to see new content, whereas before we'd have to wait like 3 months for a new update, or for anything at all. And I prefer updates to be broken up like this, so that I don't get it at once, and then I get bored already, and so then I have to wait 3 months. But when it's broken up like this, the devs have more time to work on it, it's more polished, and we don't get something that's completely broken, like when Favela and New York and Coast were released. They were just completely busted. So on the defensive side, on Lookout, I like the red dot more, but then on the attacking side, I like the ACOG. And I think that's just because on the defense side, you rush a lot more, or at least I rush a lot more. God, there's nothing worse than teammates like that. Nothing worse than teammates like that. Yeah, it's nice that the gun bounces in a way that's just it's predictable and fun to use. The model looks a little bit weird to me, but I think it still looks good. Viscosity and Panda with No Name always do a fantastic job with the models. I don't think there's one bad looking model besides the AK-74U right now, but that's mostly just because the mag looks weird. But that's just pretty much my only gripe with this weapon, is that it just looks a little bit weird, but that can be tweaked. I think it's pretty balanced. I don't think it needs to be, you know, I don't think it needs more damage or like more mobility, less mobility or anything. I think it's good where it's at. Maybe a little bit less recoil, but that would be. I don't think that's necessary, but it would be cool to see that. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. I think the gun is like $16,000. I'm not really sure. Because I just buy everything because I have $2 million, so I just buy it right when it comes out, so I don't really look at the price. I just noticed like a day later that hey, my money went down a lot, so I'm gonna guess it's a lot of money, and I think I saw someone say it was like $16,000, and I guess that's a fair price, but I don't really. I would say make more like 8,000 is more fair, but it's not that big of a deal. $8,000, $16,000 is really not that much money. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna be coming out with one of these for every single new gun that gets added. I might do one for every weapon, but probably not. Bye bye.